All right, so one of the biggest storylines this week was the performances of Justin Jefferson and AJ Brown, and would they live up to expectations? I can go ahead and give you a sneak peek if you didn't watch the game. We didn't get any of that. But more importantly, let's bring up a 2020 miniature rivalry that was going on between Justin Jefferson and AJ Brown, and why I think AJ Brown right now needs to tell you that that argument is completely irrelevant now. What's up, everybody? This is Dante from East Coast Gridiron, and I've been making videos of Eating Crow, but AJ Brown, you got to answer some questions, sir. And this is going to be a quick one. Let's go ahead and refer back to what Justin Jefferson and AJ Brown were getting into in 2021. I think it was around January of last year when there was like this miniature like beef going on. It was really, really weird. But anyways, you know, Justin Jefferson said, AJ didn't have nearly as many yards as I had my first year, so I don't want to hear none of that. Talking about that he's a better receiver than Justin Jefferson, or that AJ Brown was a better receiver than Justin Jefferson. AJ Brown responds to, I'm a fan, no lie. You doing 1,400 yards is great, but you're getting like 10 targets a game. Give me 10 targets. If the narrative of being a diva at the wide receiver position was not, you know, embodied over this just little beef and rivalry that was going on, let me just go ahead and dispel a myth right here. Yes, did Justin Jefferson have Dalvin Cook? Absolutely. Did he have Adam Thielen? Absolutely. Did he have Mike Zimmer as his coach for, you know, for the first couple of years of his career? Absolutely. Is any of this his fault why he's getting 10 targets? Absolutely not. Let me beg the question, was he getting open enough to receive 10 targets a game? That's question number one. I had to go back and watch the tape. Nobody's saying AJ Brown's a slouch at any given time, but Justin Jefferson is taking this NFL by storm. And I'll be the first one to tell you, he's not in my top 10. Don't ask me why. Go watch the video. I'll try to link it in the description somewhere. But Justin Jefferson is not in my top 5, and people think I'm crazy, and I'll stand by it. But after that first week he had, boy oh boy. But last night he wasn't looking too hot against Darius Slay. So let's also break down AJ Brown's career thus far. You came from the Tennessee Titans, where Ryan Tannehill is your quarterback, but also you were in a run-heavy offense, sir. So let's also ask another question. Last year, you didn't have Derrick Henry for half the season. Where were you at, though? Were you getting 10 targets a game? Oh, no, I'll bring up the stats, and we'll see if he was getting 10 targets a game and see exactly what he did. I'm beg to differ, and I'm not looking at the stats right now, but we'll see it. Actually, let me go ahead and check on it right now. All right, so looking at the statistics, because AJ Brown can't stay healthy, he played 13 games for the Tennessee Titans last year, which most of those games came, it was a mixture when Derrick Henry was in there and when Derrick Henry wasn't. Let's see, he had 9 target games, and 3 games where he had over 10 targets. He still had 105 targets in that span of time, 63 receptions, 869 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Now, I don't have to be a math major to know that if you're talking about somebody getting 10 targets a game, and you're talking about somebody having 1,400 yards, during this trajectory, you were not getting any of that, sir. So let's pause the brakes right there. And I like AJ Brown all day long. You know, is he an elite receiver? Let's see if he turns out to be that way this year. But just looking at this, boy, you better sit down somewhere. This is absolutely blasphemous, man. Justin Jefferson is taking this league by storm. You had 105 targets and you barely, actually, I don't want to say barely. You were at 869 yards on 105 targets and 63 receptions. Your catching percentage was not great. It was at a 60%. And for people that don't know what that is, it's targets divided by your catches, and this gives you a percentage that way. So I don't know what else to say. Justin Jefferson is better. Let's stop the argument. And then the last point that I'll make is AJ Brown signed up to play with his friend, Jalen Hurts, one of his best friends, right? The thing is, you went from one run-heavy offense to another. The Eagles had the #1 rushing offense of last year. What do you think is going to happen? Jalen's going to carry the ball 15, 14 times a game. You already seen what they did at week 1, where each one of the running backs had got a touchdown. Like, come on, man. Like, you're shooting yourself in the foot. What's the excuse now? If you wanted to get more targets, you had an open market to ask for a trade to go anywhere else, and you decided to go to the Eagles. I ain't hating, no. I'm just calling it like I said. But anyways, guys, appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. I know this was a quick one versus what I've actually been doing with the, go back and go watch the Quinn Ewers video and the Geno Smith video. But anyways, guys, thanks for rocking out with us. This is Dante from East Coast Gridiron, and we'll talk to you later.